this up for a reason. And I'd like to do a little timeline here. First, when the fighting started here around noon on the 17th of September, the Confederates held this position. Okay. Then the Union occupied it, and they used it. Okay. Then the Union troops came here and buried people. Then visitors came and checked out the battlefield. And around when the visitors were starting to come through, the cameramen were also here. Okay. Then lore built up, and we have time changes and some of the things I just went over. Now, in the case of the Confederate fight, visitors came back and said that they saw Confederates laying over the rails. One guy had 17 bullet holes in it. Okay. Then the Union occupies it, the 53rd PA. Well, there's an account from the 53rd PA that says that, well, those photos you see of the Bloody Lane, well, that's not how it was because there were a lot of people dead there, but we piled up the Confederate bodies and used them as a breastwork. Now, I don't know if that's true. I probably doubt it is because the bodies seem to be on the other side of them. Okay? Then you're going to have visitors coming here too saying that they couldn't even walk in the lane. They're slipping on the blood. Okay? And you're going to have the cameramen here too. And my point in this is to say that we're really into these photos and how early they are. Wow, this is how the Bloody Lane looks. But before Gardner ever took these photographs, the Southerners fought here and lost. The Yankees came here and occupied it, and the Yankee troops started to bury people. So this is not what the Bloody Lane looked like during the battle, as much as we like to say so. Okay? Because I bet you maybe half of these guys had been buried already, or a certain percentage. It could be a quarter, it could be an eighth, it could be three-quarters. Okay? But certainly they would have picked out all the Union dead already, so these are only Confederate dead, and I'll bet you they buried some of the Confederate dead as well. And as far as the big piles of them, maybe they were stacked up as a breastwork. Okay? So in other words, as much as we say these photos are awesome, you still can't say with any certainty that indeed that this is exactly what it looked like. Okay? So they're not infallible either. Not only do they not show colors, smells, and things like that, and sounds, but you also have to take them in their context. The drawing on the bottom of page 12 is rather dramatic. It shows, what, 70,000 bodies in the Bloody Lane?